don't vape. That's my advice.
And today's guest is a Georgia Tech graduate. He's also a computer scientist who's studying artificial intelligence right now, an Amazon programmer, New Yorker, and food/fashion enthusiast. Does that sound about right?
I wouldn't really consider myself a New Yorker, but
Okay,
I only
fine.
lived there for one summer. But
You're
sounds
planning to go
about
back.
right. Yeah,
Planning to go back, right?
yeah.
And live there for how long, do you think? At
A
least,
few
like,
years,
yeah.
probably. So.
Do you have a house that you're looking at? Or an apartment?
Not really, not yet. I don't think I'm going until like next fall, so probably gonna look closer to then.
But I thought you already had the co-op apartment, no?
No, that was just for the summer.
Oh, okay. Well, one thing a lot of people ask me about is your shoe collection. It's because I always wear your leftover shoes, like
Yeah.
that you leave when you go to college or go to New York. And people ask me, where do you get those from? I'm like, it's my brother's that he left over. So what's your shoe collection looking like right now?
Well, my shoe collection. So I'm wearing these ALD New Balances. It just came out, I think,
How
like
much are they?
they're like $150.
Oh, okay. So that's
Yeah.
modest.
Yeah, they came out I think a little while ago, and then they restocked over the summer or over the last fall.
What's the most expensive?
Probably the Off-White Air Jordan ones,
Oh,
the
the
UNC
North Carolina
ones,
Yeah.
the North Carolina blue ones.
Yeah, I know, and there's actually
then
a
I have-
funny story with that one, like how he bought a lot.
Yeah, so they released that Oneness here in Lexington.
It's a store downtown.
Yeah, and then I got like Nathan, my mom, and like my sister, and like a few of my friends, and they were releasing on this app, and so like on this app called Frenzy, and so we all like tried to get it, and you had to be like within like 50 feet of the store or something, and there were like a lot of people there, but we all I think probably like 5 or 6 of us of like the 8 people there got the shoes, and they had super high resale. So
How much?
Bought them for 100.
they were like probably like $200, and then they like when I resold them, they were like $1,000
each.
and right now they're probably like way more expensive. I haven't really looked, but I kept like a pair for myself, obviously.
So why didn't you hold those ones that you sold for until right now?
Just because I wanted to like make the money back. I sold like them kind of in like waves. Like I sold a couple. Like one of my friend. I think one of my mom's friends wanted a pair, so we sold. Like I sold a pair to him. Like not really even that expensive.
Okay.
And then like sold some like a few months later. Sold some like 8 months later.
So
Stuff like that.
Just from that one drop, you net made like probably a couple $1,000, right?
Yeah, probably
3,000,
something like that.
4,000, something like that. Yeah.
Why do they sell them for so cheap?
Because those are just like the retail sale, like because it's like a retail store, but then like a resale is like more expensive.
Okay. So, also you went to Georgia Tech.
I do go to Georgia Tech.
Oh,
now.
you do go to Georgia
Yeah.
Tech, and what did you get last year?
So I got my bachelor's in computer science last spring, and I'm working on my master's in computer science now.
Okay, so also you might not know. Actually, you do know because Andrew visited with you. Andrew might want to go to Georgia Tech in the future
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's only if you get a good scholarship,
We'll see.
right? Okay, we'll see. Okay, don't look at my computer. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're gonna play a little game here, a little
Okay.
segment. It's called Grad versus Lad. So
Grad versus
so
lad.
Brian will be the
Okay.
grad and Andrew's just a lad. Rules are there's 8 questions. Okay, don't look. Each question is worth 1 point. If there's a tie, then we'll have a tough little riddle for the tiebreaker. Okay.
Okay. Is it like a speed game?
Okay.
Like, do we answer it
Each
quick, or
question-
do we think about it and then answer
I'll let
it?
you know. I'll let you know for each one. So
Okay.
this first one's a speed one.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Whoever answers first gets a point.
Sure.
58 times 12.
58 times 12.
696.
See that? hope that these aren't like all questions that Andrew knows.
796.
I don't
I'm
know.
kidding. No.
Was he right?
Yeah, 696. Yeah.
Okay. Next one would be like,
Okay.
what is
So-
Andrew's fastest backstroke time? And then I'm gonna have no idea.
What's the junior national cut in the two fly?
How was that?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm kidding. All right, question number 2. I guess you'll buzz in. We're gonna
Okay.
buzz in just by saying just say your name. for
Wait,
buzzing,
so-
okay? Whoever buzzes in gets to answer, and you don't like take a long time to.
So it's just like the same as the first one.
Okay. Question number 2. 1-0. Rank the 7 continents in order of decreasing area.
Okay, I
Oh,
got
wait.
it, Andrew. You got Asia, then you got Africa, then you got probably North America. No, I'm gonna go with South America first, then North America, Europe, Australia, Antarctica. Dang it.
I think you got. Okay, I don't remember. You got more than one wrong though.
So smallest to biggest,
Biggest to smallest. Decreasing area.
biggest to smallest. All right, I think Africa is the biggest.
Okay,
And then
you're wrong.
I'm wrong. Is it Australia or
Are you
Antarctica?
kidding? Are you kidding me? Have you looked at a map?
Australia is tiny.
What?
I mean, I know there's like the thing where like a real map is like not
Yeah, I think like isn't
representative.
Australia?
No,
I
it's
thought
not, dude.
Australia
It's
and
huge.
Antarctica were like the biggest, like bigger than you thought. Well, I guess
Bigger than
Asia
you
includes
thought,
Russia. So
Yeah.
what's the answer?
Do you want me to keep going?
Do you want
or
another
what?
try? No. Both of you don't get the point here. But do you want to try? You were close. You got the
Okay,
first
did I put
2 right.
Antarctica? Okay, so then it's gotta be Asia, Africa, North America.
Yeah.
And then it's gotta be South America.
Yeah. Of course.
Then I really don't know.
Yeah. Then that's where it gets tricky because
I would
Europe,
guess
Antarctica, and
you just have
Australia
to
all
tell me.
kind of.
Is it Antarctica, Europe,
Yeah.
Australia?
Yeah. There you go. So Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. So
Okay.
Australia's.
I always thought that because the map is like skewed.
Yeah.
Because like Alaska looks small,
Uh-huh.
but Alaska is like the size of like way bigger. If you overlay Alaska
yeah.
onto the
It's the
U.S.
other way around.
No, it's
Like,
just
No, I think so.
I guess it depends.
No,
on
no,
the
no.
map.
No, I think it is the other way.
Yeah,
It looks
Alaska
big.
looks bigger than
It looks huge.
Is it?
on.
Actually, I'm not.
No,
No,
it's
I'm pretty
not.
sure it's the other way.
Like
I'm pretty
Greenland
sure.
looks huge.
I know
'cause it's so
Green-
far north, and Mexico is bigger than.
No. I think Greenland.
pretty
Greenland
sure
looks
it's like-
small.
No, Greenland
Alaska
looks huge.
is
Look it up.
bigger. Look it up, like Alaska overlaid on the U.S.
Okay, everyone knows Alaska is massive, but Alaska actually looks much longer. larger than that.
images.
No. So Alaska looks larger than it actually is. So it's smaller. Alaska is smaller. Andrew's right.
Just go to the images.
What? It
Go to
says
the
it's right.
images.
Okay.
I want to look.
Okay. This might screw with the audio, but whatever.
And with the whole podcast format,
Okay, yeah, that's okay. All
It
right.
looks enormous.
Greenland looks
Yeah.
like way bigger than Mexico, but Mexico is like, I don't know how much bigger,
Yeah.
but it's a lot bigger.
But I think you're right. Antarctica is actually bigger than it looks on a map.
Because
Right.
they cut
right.
off most of Antarctica on the map.
But not like 20 times bigger. It's just like a tiny spot on the map. Okay. Neither of you get the point. Still 1-0. Question number 3. Again, first to answer gets a point. Book is to reading as fork is to.
Eating.
There you go. That's
That
pretty
was
good.
so fast.
That's pretty good. Okay, 1-1, tied up. A girl fell off a 50-foot ladder but didn't get hurt. How come?
Because there was.
This is the first
Right.
answer.
Yeah.
Did she didn't fall off? I don't know. She didn't like hit the ground.
A girl fell off a 50-foot ladder but didn't get hurt. How come? No stupid answers like she had a parachute or something.
Because she was standing on the 50-foot ladder, but it was super slanted, so she only fell 3 feet. There's like a bajillion
That's a cool
answers. She had a parachute.
Yeah, the
She
ladder
landed in a
ladder was
foam
like
pit.
40 feet
landed on
underwater
water.
or something like that.
No,
The ladder was just like flat, and then she fell off.
you actually have really good
Something like
answers. But she fell off the bottom step.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, 50-foot ladder.
There's like a million
Yeah,
answers.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But
Yeah,
Sure,
it was
Okay.
enough.
Still 1-1, tied up. There we go. Now we can still get to the tiebreaker if you all get 3 and 3. Alright. This one. Okay. Brian might get a small advantage in this.
Okay.
So you all both get to answer this one, and the closest guess gets the point. So it's not timer one. I'll give you like 10 seconds to guess. How many people in the world are named Brian?
Is it like closest without going over, or just closest?
Just closest.
Who's guessing first?
Should we guess at the same time?
Yeah, guess at the same time, so you can't just do the plus
Okay.
one thing.
Can I do some math real quick?
Let me think.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
Okay.
I will say it is also the 19th most popular name
Okay, so
in the
it's
U.S.
In the U.S.
So obviously not in the world, probably like
Right.
100 something.
Okay. You ready?
I actually have no clue.
Yeah, neither do I.
Well, the world has 7.6 billion
Yeah.
people, right?
7.8, I think.
7.8.
All right,
We
I'm
talked
gonna.
about this last
Okay, I have a.
podcast.
You're right.
I have a guess.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
1.1 million.
1.1 billion?
1 million.
1 in 6 people named Brian. 1.
1.3 million.
Right, Andrew's right.
What's
Andrew's
the
closer.
answer?
1.6 million. You all were actually both
That's a lot.
very good guesstimates. Like, you could have gotten it very, very wrong. Like, 20 million or something, and it'd be reasonable to guess that.
I don't think 20.
No?
I mean,
I would
feel
have
like it wouldn't be
guessed
that common
lower
out of the
than-
US, so
I would
it'd
have
be that,
guessed like 500,000 before I guessed 20 million.
You're right, because what is it in America? Like
360 million.
360.
maybe.
So that means 1 in 9 guys are named Brian.
You also didn't say
20
whether it was like the 19th most popular male name or female name.
You're
So I
right.
didn't
It
really
just
know.
says given name, so I'm guessing.
I think it's probably both then.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this one is a finish the lyric.
Okay.
So finish
No
the
chance.
the verse. Nah, you do have a chance. You definitely do have a chance. Alright, ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Have a drink with me, raise
Raise
your
your
glasses.
glasses for a
Oh.
toast to a little bit of chicken
I
fried.
didn't know when you were gonna stop it.
Okay.
Okay, Andrew
Well,
wins
keep on
that
thinking
one.
about
Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio. Oh.
Yeah, you know that, right?
I do know the
Yeah.
song, but
Yeah, okay,
Andrew
we'll give that to
already
we'll
won the
give that
point,
to
so.
I mean,
Actually, yeah, let's just keep that one. It's 2-1 still.
okay.
2-1 still. Screw the rules. 2-1. Okay.
Do you just want us to tie?
Yes, I want you to tie.
How good's the riddle? We can just do it anyways. If it's a good one.
Question number 7.
We could just make the riddle like a bonus, like
Yeah.
2 extra bonus.
Sure, it's a take it all riddle. Question number 7, 2-1 right now. Yeah, you spot a boat full of people, but there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible?
A boat full of people, but there isn't a single person on board.
There's the word people are in all over.
No.
Full
Full of people. That wouldn't make sense.
but there isn't a single person
Uh-huh.
on board.
Because there are multiple people on board.
No. It's full of people. There's a lot of people on the boat. There's a lot
Your
of
final
people.
riddle better be better than this one.
This
There's
is
a
a-
board
this is-
on.
Are they all like under?
This is
under,
like a wordplay one.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not all like under the boat.
They're
on a
like
board?
on the-
No, there's like so there's
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 literally
a board there. And
no,
there's
no.
nobody
There's
on the board.
nothing weird about the people. Like if you saw them, they'd just be normally.
no
on the
one,
boat.
not all of
So
all
you
the
see a bunch
people.
of people-
None
There
of their
isn't a
names are
single
person.
person on the boat.
Or they're all married or something like that.
2-2.
Question number 8. What year was the first American War after the American Revolution?
The first American War after the American
First official
Revolution,
one I think was World War
probably
I.
like 1905.
Come on.
What?
First American War after the Revolution.
Well, the revolution was like.
Oh, the Civil War, 1865.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
That's right. Sorry, I was thinking.
No, I mean that's a war, but there's
I
still
was-
one before that.
Oh, the
Oh,
French American War, 1808.
Isn't there?
1812?
Isn't
1812.
yeah? There's the,
Come
it's
on.
like the War of
It's called the War of
1812.
1812. Didn't you get like a 5 on A push or AP World?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I got a 5.
That's what my dad said.
1812.
That's not.
Yeah, my dad said. My dad even knows, and he's from China. Said that's when the British burned down the White House.
That
I
sounds
took that
familiar.
test like 6 months ago and I don't remember.
Yeah, that's good. You don't need to know that type of stuff. Okay, so what was it? What is it now? 3-2.
Yeah.
Okay, but screw that. The riddle winner wins. Riddle winner is 2 points, I guess. So, okay, it's dark and you're in bed trying to fall asleep. A nearby clock signals each hour with as many strikes as the hour. So if it's 5 o'clock, clock strikes 5 times. Every half hour, the clock strikes once. You hear the clock strike once, but cannot be sure what time it is. Half an hour later, the clock strikes once, but you still can't tell what time it is. Finally, 30 minutes later, the clock strikes once again, and now you know the time. What time is it?
It's
What? That doesn't make sense.
okay. So
So the
you
clock
hear it
strikes.
strike once. 30 minutes later, it strikes once, and then 30 minutes later, so it's like 1:30.
There you go. So Brian wins.
Brian
I
wins.
guess Brian wins. Okay. Actually, no. Actually, there's a tiebreaker part 2.
Oh.
Okay, so it's 2-2. So this
What?
is for all the marbles now. The tie. I guess that riddle is worth 1
4 to
point.
3. Oh.
2-2.
2-2. 3-3.
3-3. My bad. Whoever wins this 1 point takes it all. Is it the
Okay.
grad or is it the lad?
Oh.
If I put in 1 canary per cage, I have 1 bird too many. If I put in 2 canaries per cage, I have 1 cage too many. How many cages and canaries do I have?
You have. If you
You have
can you repeat
4
that?
canaries and 3 cages.
Can you repeat that?
If I put in 1 canary
right.
per cage, 1 canary per cage, I have 1 canary too many.
Mm-hmm.
If I put in 2 canaries per cage, I have 2 canaries too many. How many cages and canaries
what?
do I have?
You didn't say
No,
that right.
shoot. If I put in 2 canaries per cage, I have 1 cage too many.
Then
4
Andrew
canaries,
is
3
right.
cages.
'Cause-
You got 3 cages. Canary. You got 3
Yeah.
cages.
But
2
no.
canaries, 2 canaries.
If I put in
Cage.
1 canary per cage, I have 1 bird too many.
Yeah. 4 birds,
Oh
3
shoot, you're right.
cages.
You're right. Okay. So the lad wins.
He does.
Lad
Good game.
wins.
Good job.
Good game,
Yeah,
guys.
that was a close game. It's a close game. I guess Andrew got the first. How close were you to finding out 696 on the first?
No, I didn't even started.
I mean, yeah.
I used to be so much better at those two.
No, yeah,
When I was
whenever-
like 12. I was
Yeah,
so good.
whenever you're put on the spot, it's like kind of hard to.
I probably got it wrong too. After I had worked through it.
I mean, 58 times 12, right? 58 times 10.
I used my calculator to do like 7 times 7.
Yeah, I kind of feel that
Yeah,
now
no.
too.
I do that too. It's too busy with. What are you doing? Math.
Yeah, what do you do in
I
that?
don't do math anymore.
When was the last time you did math?
Well, like probably like linear algebra
I had math class
Really?
in
freshman year,
college.
or like
Really?
Then none.
I did like
Did you do Calc
combinatorics. Yeah, I did multivariable calculus.
You did that in Dunbar MSTC?
No, I
though?
did it at Georgia Tech,
You went to Gatton.
and then yeah,
Wait, so you
So
took
you took
multi?
Calc 3 and linear algebra freshman year, and that was it?
and then I took like some like computer science specific math classes.
Like algorithm.
Yeah, like algorithms, if
I
you
see.
consider that a math class. And like combinatorics, which is like sequences and
Camlin
probability.
Combinatorics.
Took like statistics and like
Basic
probability,
Oh, okay.
stuff like that.
It was basic when
And
I did
like-
it in middle school.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I don't really do a lot of math.
Really? I thought you did a multivariable and linear in high school. No.
No, not at Guyton. I didn't want to. I took just calculus 1 and 2.
But yeah, so Brian was also at Dunbar in the MSTC program. Like,
Yeah.
where you just take harder classes.
And then you switched out?
Yeah, and
Why did you do that?
he didn't
I
switch
went to
out.
Guyton for my junior and senior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a
I
residential
have a friend who did
program
the same.
at WKU, Western Kentucky. So I just took classes there for my junior and senior year of high school, and lived on campus. It was like a special dorm with all the like high school kids.
Yeah.
My
if
friend
you-
did the exact
yeah.
same thing. Arena Sing guy.
Looking
Went
back,
to Gatton for junior and senior year.
would you do it again?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't know. Close call.
Close call. Okay.
Did you like them both?
Yeah, I liked. I don't know. I liked Gatton, but it was kind of, I guess, like boring-ish. It was like it wasn't even that hard compared to MSTC.
Was it easier even maybe?
I don't know because I didn't do like junior and senior year MSTC, but
yeah,
seemed pretty hard, like from what my friends were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to graduate from Georgia Tech early, so
And 3 years.
that was
right?
I did like 3 years, and I
How many
took
credit
like
hours did you go in with?
I think like 60 or 70, something like that.
Okay.
And then I got to take like only 4 classes like each semester, where people usually take like 5 or 6, like 4 to 6 a semester
In Georgia Tech.
in college. Yeah, in college.
Gotcha.
But I got to take like 4 each semester.
And
So
you're also pretty. Maybe that's what let you be pretty involved also in Georgia Tech, right? Because
yeah, I guess my classes were still tough, but I didn't have to take like any of the, I guess, like fluff classes. Like I didn't have to take any like science classes, like
What all classes did
chemistry and physics and stuff like that, because I had taken like a bunch of chemistry and biology at WKU.
you take? What were your classes?
So I started out taking like linear and like like the math classes.
smart classes.
I had to take like a psychology class, and then basically after that it was just a bunch of like computer science
Yeah,
classes,
just a bunch of smart computer science.
some like statistics classes.
I see. So, but outside of studying, you were what? Fraternity manager, right?
Yeah, I was a social chair. I had a few positions in my fraternity. I was like the kitchen steward. I was like the philanthropy chair, and then the social chair.
What is that?
Last.
What does that like entail for
Which
social
one?
chair?
Social chair. So basically, I was just in charge of planning like our events. We had events like basically every week, like date nights, where like each brother invites like a date for usually an event at the house.
So what do you do for date nights? Because
Like we
Brian
had.
has a girlfriend, but
Oh yeah, I mean I would just invite like one of my friends.
oh okay, I see.
And then we had like mixers where like the whole fraternity like goes out to a bar with a sorority, and then we had like a formal, like we went to New Orleans for a formal.
Oh wow.
We went to like Helen, Georgia for like Oktoberfest.
And you just went to like Vegas recently?
Well, that was just with like a few buddies. That wasn't like a fraternity thing.
Right. So how often have you been traveling? It seems like you've been everywhere recently.
Yeah, this semester been going a lot of different places.
Where?
I went to Myrtle Beach with my fraternity for a semi-formal, and then I went to Nashville for Rachel's birthday. Rachel's my girlfriend, and then I went to Vegas for just with a few of my buddies. Not for any reason really, but I guess kind of for a reason. My one of my good friends turned 21 in like April, and like Vegas was still kind of shut down, and I wasn't 21, and another one of my friends wasn't 21, so we waited till like everyone was 21, and then like decided to go this fall.
Oh yeah, you're allowed to go to Vegas 21, right?
Well, I mean, you can go to Vegas whenever, but you need to be
Nah.
21 to like get into the clubs and
I see.
gamble and stuff like
What
that.
did you gamble there?
Yeah.
Did you lose money?
No, I made like
Really?
I made probably like $100 or $200
Oh, okay.
total, but
How much did you go in with?
like 200, like 300. But I made
Oh.
like 100 or two.
Oh.
I made like 200 like on top of that.
You only went in with
Skill.
300 though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you almost got 130 of money back.
No, I made like I
Profit.
left with like 500 total.
Yeah, and you came with like 400,
No, I came with like 300.
300. Okay, so you almost made double your money. You almost doubled your money.
Yeah,
Which is not what
almost.
you said at all.
Okay, whatever. But you came out. What did you? What do you? How do you gamble? Because I don't know. It might be a
There's
stupid
all the
question,
different like there's a different games. Like there's poker. You
Yeah.
play poker. You know how to
like
play
Texas
poker.
Hold'em, right?
Yeah, like
Or
and
like
then,
blackjack.
There's
yeah, there's
every-
like Texas Hold'em, but Texas Hold'em is like pretty. like pretty serious, and it's like you got to sit down there for like a while.
It takes forever.
And so I didn't play any Texas Hold'em, and then there's like blackjack, roulette, craps.
Craps?
Craps. Have you ever seen people like throwing the dice? Like hits the wall.
Uh-huh.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of the spinny thing.
That's roulette. Yeah,
That's
we
roulette.
played a lot of roulette. But it's like kind of harder. It's like harder to bet because there's like minimums. You can't just bet $1 each
How
time.
much?
Yeah.
You
What's
have
the
to
minimum?
like the minimums like usually at night, like 15 to 25.
Oh, that's so still not like.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
like,
a lot
but
of
like,
money
if
to
you're
play
like,
real
if
quick.
you're like, if you
Uh-huh.
have $100, like you can easily lose all of
I
that. It's like
see.
4 bets and
I
then
see.
you're done.
I see.
But-
And so what's craps? The one where you.
Craps is like you roll dice and like depends on the dice, and then roulette's the spinny wheel with the ball.
And then what's the other one you played?
I didn't play craps.
Oh, okay.
I played blackjack some, but I was pretty bad at that.
So it seems like it's just completely all luck.
Yeah, I mean blackjack I guess is less luck,
Less luck, but.
kind of, and then Texas Hold'em is like
Yeah,
a little less
obviously,
luck.
that's
Yeah,
good.
man. But roulette is all luck basically.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
definitely roulette and the.
Craps.
What
That's
about
just dice.
Did you play any of the slots thing? I know that's super popular.
No, I didn't play slots. I think are so stupid because
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Is it popular?
yeah, it's really
Yeah, it is.
popular, but I mean it's so boring.
I mean, what? It's the same
You just
thing.
like
as
press the button like over
Yeah,
and
guess.
over
it is the
again.
same
I
exact
guess.
thing as roulette and craps.
But I guess with like all the buttons and everything being electronic, it might be
Yeah.
a little bit less fun. Okay, but one thing you said, you went to Nashville for Rachel's birthday, right?
Yeah.
And you and Rachel have been dating for how long?
Like 6 years now.
And you are how old?
I'm 21.
So since 15.
Yes. That's correct.
How does that happen, Brian?
Uh,
Are you like? Do you know any other high school relationships, like Dunbar? Or,
I know a few people I know like maybe 1 or 2 people who've been dating for like 4 or 5 years since
so
high
like
school.
since junior year.
Yeah, about.
Wow.
This other guy in my fraternity, he's getting married. He's like a couple years older than me.
Uh huh.
How long
He's
have you been
getting.
dating?
I think they've been dating since like freshman year of high school. I think they're
Wow.
getting married like
Wow.
pretty soon. I think. I don't remember exactly when.
That's crazy. So you actually do know another couple that's been together since like junior year,
Yeah.
Freshman year.
Yeah.
freshman year,
So,
or
yeah.
freshman year for the married couple, but junior year for the one you knew from Dunbar, right?
Yeah. No, they're like actually like one of Rachel's friends from
Oh, okay.
college. They're from.
So you don't even know them,
I mean, I know them a little bit.
but like not from high school.
No, not from high school.
Wow. Wow. So I mean, like, doesn't happen very often.
No, not very common.
What do you think could like? Why? Like how? Do you think a lot of it has to do with like personality type? I
I
guess.
guess. I mean, we're both
Yeah.
pretty like easygoing,
Uh-huh.
communicate well,
Uh
just get along really well.
huh.
It's pretty not that difficult, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you listen to anybody else, you probably hear the exact opposite. Very difficult.
Yeah, I
Very
guess.
Full of crap and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. It just comes easy to us, I guess.
That's good. That's good. So at
How's-
Georgia Tech, do you want to ask?
How's
something?
TA going at Georgia Tech? like
TAing's pretty easy, actually.
What is TA?
Yeah,
Teacher's assistant?
so I'm a TA for a class at Georgia Tech. It's called 3600.
Which
It's
is
an intro to AI. It's not too. It's pretty good class to TA for. A lot of our assignments are pretty simple to grade, and we have some like writing assignments that we have to grade. But so it's interesting to like read some student responses to our questions and stuff like that. But
do you teach the kids stuff?
not really. There's no like for some classes. There's like recitations, where you like go over the material or do like extra practice problems. But we don't really have like scheduled recitations each week. Those are usually for lower level classes or like math classes, stuff like that, or like lab or like science classes where there's labs. Usually the TA will like run the labs, but for my class, it's pretty much just the lecture, which the professor runs, and then we like handle like student questions and like grading and stuff like that.
Intro to AI is pretty advanced, right? It's pretty important stuff.
Yeah, it's like kind of one of the first like I guess like upper level classes that CS students take.
So are you?
When did you take it?
Yeah. Are you
I took it. I think I took it like spring, my freshman year,
so
or maybe fall my sophomore year. I can't remember
Would you
exactly.
say you're pretty advanced or knowledgeable of AI right now? Artificial intelligence.
I'm pretty knowledgeable in the class, I guess, but in general, probably not.
You've probably heard this, and we discussed it a little bit 2 podcasts ago.
You guys have had 2 podcasts?
No.
We're out of order.
Yeah, we're out of order. So right now, this is actually our second filmed podcast, but it's gonna air after Michael's.
So how do you know that you're gonna talk about it with him?
No, we talked about it 2 podcasts ago with Mom, the first one. Yeah. So the metaverse. You've heard it, right? The metaverse.
The Facebook thing?
It's not just.
Facebook,
the
made
Facebook
the
copied
name for
it.
it.
Yeah, it's like saying.
Or at least popularized it.
Yeah. It's
I
like saying like.
kind of know like what it's like, just like a virtual reality world, basically.
Yeah, it's like.
It's like whatever.
No, it's not just whatever. It's a big deal.
Nathan's
Is it?
enthralled.
You don't think it is?
Can you tell me about it? I
Well,
don't
it's-
actually really know much about it.
It's a concept that, it's the idea that soon we're gonna have electronic identities and electronic lives that are so important that they're gonna be almost just as important as our real
Interesting.
lives.
It's like Ready Player One.
Yeah. Ready Player One, if you've ever seen it. It basically is driven from technology and AI being so advanced and so stimulating that people are going to be like obsessed with it. Like in Ready Player One, they have these crazy games, and people can play them and get obsessed with them.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know if I can see that happening anytime soon. People just, I don't know. It's hard to be like. There's always that sort of sense that you're like something's off. I think. When you're
CGI's kind of fixed that by now.
what?
You can make fake CGI faces that.
Yeah, but there's still, I guess, like something kind of off.
It's
Like
like a
you
Do
can
think
like
that
notice
there is
that
in, like,
the
CGI? Like, do you notice that things are fake in movies?
not like CGI.
And
but
then,
like-
could we get to the point where that technology could be feasible in other things?
I
In
guess
virtual reality?
maybe. My professor was talking about like the mechanics behind like the VR headsets and how there's I guess it seems pretty complicated, but it's like also like way more complicated than you think it is. Like in terms of like the eye tracking and like because our eyes are like really well adjusted like through evolution for like depth perception and stuff. So when you're staring at like a screen that's in front of you, like this far in front of you, but it's like trying to portray something like a whole world in front of you, our eyes are like so naturally adjusted to be good at depth perception that it's difficult to actually like truly believe that you're like immersed in like a world like that.
But we still did it, right?
Yeah, you still, I mean, like, you still have it for like games and stuff, but like for something that's truly like you need to believe that you're in like an actual whole nother world and not just playing a game. Like there's a distinction there.
I see.
And then like that's just like one component of it. Like our ears have like like our ears have like balance in them.
But so you're talking about all the intricacies to new technology, right?
Yeah.
But like it's the same thing for everything that we have right now. Like computer chips.
Yeah, I guess.
They'd be talking like how we're talking right now about this.
I mean,
years ago.
I don't think that's necessarily true
I don't
because,
think so.
like, it's different when you're trying to like imitate something that like human does.
Okay.
That's why,
I
like,
see.
that's why if you see like the robots that all the robots that like the most advanced robots, none of them walk like humans.
Yeah, because that'd be
It's-
creepy.
No, it's like virtually impossible to like mechanically imitate a human walking. Like we're so evolutionary. Like our
Yeah,
evolution
that's-
has like made us like really good at walking on 2 feet. Like you can see nothing else. Like no other like animal really walks on 2 feet, and it's really
Ostrich.
well, yeah, I guess. But,
But they also evolved to do it.
it's
Got
like
really good at it.
it's almost
also
like
looks
mechanically and like physically impossible to make a robot walk on 2 feet and allow it to like run like us. Like you can like walk slowly.
Yeah.
That's why all the robots you see are like 4-legged. Like the Boston Dynamics, which is like the best robotics company.
Yeah, I saw them.
All their robots are like
Yeah, I saw something
4-legged,
too.
or they have like wheels or something like
Yeah.
that. It's like incredibly mechanically difficult to like
copy humans.
yeah, and like you can and like a 5-year-old can like recognize numbers, but it took like teams of like highly trained computer scientists to train a computer to recognize numbers.
Yeah,
So like humans have just like something in like
humans are just unparalleled
up to now, yeah.
up to now.
When computers have certain advantages.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in AlphaGo.
They have like certain
Do you know-
advantages, but yeah,
You're
I've
familiar
heard
with
of that.
AlphaGo?
But it's so like yeah. So
Mom, can we turn that down? I mean, yeah.
are you gonna edit this out? Are you gonna edit the part out?
I kind of think that the
It might,
topics.
it might burst
Little
someone's
boring.
ear.
What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
What were you talking about?
Oh, and well, I guess like back to what we were saying, you need like a bunch of like. It's also really hard to fit everything you need to do to make, like I guess, a true metaverse possible in like a headset.
Okay.
It's like all the power and like the energy consumption and like the computing power needed is like really difficult to fit in something small and like something that's like lightweight enough that it's not gonna like, you can't put like a 50-pound like block on your head.
So you again, just like Mom, don't think it's possible.
I mean, I think it's like maybe possible, but like, I mean, I think it's possible, obviously, but
Yeah.
I just don't think it's like imminent.
Not in the next century.
Century,
So
long time. A century,
Not in my lifetime.
in your lifetime, I
That's
think
close
so.
to
I
a
mean,
century.
yeah, but that's like a long time, so maybe I don't think it's like something that's really gonna happen in
Obviously,
the
I'm not-
next
I'm
like
not saying like
10 to
years.
10 to 20 years, maybe
Beyond that,
like
I feel
40
like
to
it's-
50.
Okay, I see.
But we might all be like dead from like a global warming by
Do you want
then.
to talk about that?
Food
Climate
poisoning.
change.
Do you actually believe that there's
Food
like a
poisoning?
decent chance that humans are
In
going to get
50
wiped out?
years.
Food poisoning.
I don't
Food
think
poisoning.
so. Food poisoning? I think food
Like-
poisoning is pretty low on our totem pole. of
I think
The
worries.
only thing that
Talk
could
about
really
global warming.
kill all the humans in the world would be like an asteroid impact.
Yeah, I mean, there's like
Nothing
some
else.
like climate disasters that could be pretty bad.
They could be pretty bad, but they couldn't really kill all that many people.
Yeah,
Is climate disaster a big thing? I don't know. I hear a lot of different.
Depends a whole lot who you
I
ask.
mean, I'm no like
Yeah.
climate expert, but I think it's a worry. Not that everyone's gonna die, but a lot of people will.
Okay.
Probably.
Will they though?
We'll
Because
see. Oh.
I mean, you can just design better buildings and houses to withstand droughts and storms, and build better food infrastructure.
Yeah,
Make
I mean,
things
yeah,
more
you can
plentiful
you
to
can
buy.
do that, but like some places are like geographically just not possible. Like some like it's like not possible to like geographically save like some land or like something that's like naturally underwater, like under sea level or something like that.
Yeah,
Like naturally, I don't know,
the Netherlands are doing pretty
desert
well
or
though.
something.
What's doing so well?
The Netherlands are like
Oh,
already
Netherlands. Yeah. Okay.
on average 3 meters below sea level or something.
Alright.
Ah,
Yeah, so you lived in New York this past summer. You worked as a Amazon programmer, right?
Yeah,
As a
I worked
co-op,
as
you
a
said?
software engineering intern.
It's just something else.
An
Okay.
intern at Amazon.
Okay. Tell me about. I want you to tell me about parties in New York.
hmm
What's it like? Or like the New York City life. First off, like how often did you go out?
Probably went out like once or twice every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Just like to bars and stuff.
And what's the hype about? There's a lot of hype around it. Why does everyone go?
I wouldn't necessarily say that there was like I don't really think that the hype is necessarily around just like partying and going to like bars and clubs and stuff, but just like generally like everything about the city, just like food,
city.
things to do.
Did that get
the
to
cultures.
you more? I guess.
Yeah, because like I have a lot of fun just like with my friends like at school, but
Yeah, I see.
yeah, just like the food, like things to do,
What's the
like
best
all
part?
the cultures.
What's the best if you had to choose?
Probably either say like the like getting around, like walking places was really easy, and like getting on the subway was like really cheap and easy.
So that was your favorite part
And,
about New York? Getting
well,
on
yeah,
the
it just
subway?
like enabled you to like go
Go
a lot of
anywhere, whenever.
places. Yeah,
Okay.
so that
Nice.
like combined with like for like the restaurants and stuff.
Restaurants.
So it's
Food.
like, well, yeah, also like being able to get places. Like in Atlanta, if I want to go, like, Atlanta's like really long, and to get from like of Atlanta, you have to get on the highway, and the highway is like a massive highway. There's like 4 lanes on
Yeah,
each
the Atlanta
side,
highway is scary.
and it's like sucks, and people like suck at driving. So it's like a massive pain in the ass to like go places, especially if you want to go like at any time where like rush hour or like in the morning. It's like a massive pain to go places
So
in
you're
Atlanta.
complaining more about the Atlanta traffic than the New York traffic.
Well, the
Yes,
New York
I'm
traffic
driving.
isn't really
Right.
like it wasn't like that big of a deal because I would just like walk
Okay,
or
I
take the
see.
subway everywhere.
I see. Were you in Atlanta when the Braves won the World Series?
Yeah, we
Did you go to the parade?
no, that's when the parade was actually the day after we left for Vegas, but I was there like when they won the World Series. Everyone was like definitely excited about that. A lot of my friends are like big Braves fans.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember we went to the Braves game. It was the game of the year. On
Yeah, the
ESPN.
Braves, like they're huge in Atlanta, especially because the Falcons kind of suck,
Yeah.
and the Hawks have been bad. Like they're a little better now, but people really like the Braves.
Okay. I kind of need to poop. We can edit this out.
Oh, okay. We're taking a break.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Do you have anything?
No, I don't really have anything else about.
What classes are you taking now?
I'm taking a mobile computing class. That's the one where we talked about like the VR headsets. I'm taking a machine learning for like deep learning for text. It's like text classification. I'm taking a research class, just like how to conduct like research. What's the last one? It's like a data visualization class.
Okay.
They're all not too bad.
Yeah. It seems like all very, very high level.
Yeah, they're all
computer
pretty in
science
depth.
stuff. Yeah.
I was
I don't
thinking
really-
that they were gonna be easier, but they're kind of hard.
Yeah. Your application. 'Cause it's not an easy school to get into, right?
Yeah, no, from out of state, it's not that easy to get into.
So what was it like applying to schools for you in colleges? You didn't want Georgia Tech wasn't your first pick, was it?
Yeah, no, I definitely wanted to go to like I guess like a private like Ivy or like Stanford or something
Yeah.
like that, but I didn't get in. But yeah, the application wasn't. I mean, they're on like the Common App, so I did like that, and then I did like the Georgia Tech specific questions. I don't know. I think my essays were like pretty okay, and then
What got you in then?
probably just like my extracurriculars and stuff. Like
Extracurriculars.
I had like a high GPA and a high ACT and
Okay.
like research and stuff.
Research.
What was your research project?
So one of them was at WKU, and then another research project was like using like machine learning to classify mammogram images. So like the X-rays of breasts to detect like tumors and stuff. So I guess that was probably.
You did that?
Yeah.
You were involved in that?
Yeah.
The dots and boxes?
Yeah, this was separate things. So the thing for mammograms was a research project at UK over the summer.
You did both of these in high school?
Yeah. So the good thing about Gatton was they give out like Gatton specific research grants. So
Okay.
they give you like I think like maybe like $2,000 to like go do like a research project over the summer. You have to like find a professor and like apply for it. And then so I did that like one summer, and then the like dots like the project at WKU, like the one with the dots and boxes game, that was like over the course of like 3 semesters, I think.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. If you have any advice for any high schoolers, what would it be? Anything. Not even just getting into good colleges.
Any
anything.
advice?
Could be.
Don't vape. That's my advice. That's my advice.
Don't vape.
Don't vape.
Alright.
I'll just say, enjoy your time as a younger person, not where you don't have as many like worries and concerns, and just enjoy your time in high school and in college, and don't take life too seriously. Just kind of relax and have fun, basically.
Thanks, Brian.
And don't vape. Also,
Oh.
vaping is bad for you.
All I took from that was don't vape.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, good message. Are you worried now? What's worrying you now?
Am I worried now? Not really. I don't have like specific worries, but
just a lot
general.
of responsibility.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
General sense of impending responsibility.
Okay. So if you made it to the end, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're out.
Don't forget to like.
Wait, you think he's a what?